Today's eMoney tip of the week is on financial priorities. We love to use financial priorities as our area that's going to have the top 3 objectives for our clients. There's other areas inside of eMoney you can use for this, but we have found this is one of the best areas, and one of our main drivers for using this area is it's easily accessible in the client portal. So let's get started. Let's start out with our sample client here, Pam and Jim Helpert. We're going to go to the facts. And then once the basic facts come up over here on the left-hand side, you're going to click on financial priorities. You'll see this client does not have any priorities added. If your client already has access to the client portal, they may have already put these in here. We love to get these out in the second meeting with a client. Once we met with the client one time, we try to put together the top 3 objectives for that particular client. One of the things we love about this is that you have the ability to customize these inside of eMoney. So we always typically start with the primary spouse, that's the one on the left, and we'll click this add and remove button. We do like to do this inside of a meeting, but you can also do this prior to a meeting. If we do it inside of a meeting, we typically pick the primary spouse, put it on theirs, and then we duplicate it over to the other spouse. The vast majority of the time for our clients, these are going to be the same. The reason why is the way we're using these are their top 3 objectives. We'll often ask, if we look back 5 or 10 years from now, and we look back at the work that we're doing, what could we have done to be successful during this time period? So there's some easy ones in here, and you can click these, right? But we love anytime we can to use a client's words. So a common one we'll hear a lot of times is, Greg, I just want to retire with confidence. Or I want to be able to take a paycheck in retirement like I do now and not have fear. So we try to use as much of the client's own words. So in this case, let's put this client says they want to retire at 65 with confidence. Now you might say, Greg, that's the same as a goal. And we don't feel it's the same as a goal, because a goal is something you test for. And so we just happen to use this one at 65. You could eliminate that 65 in here. Use whatever the client's words are. Again, these are going to be overall objectives. Another one could be provide a legacy. Now, typically if we're going to provide a legacy, we're going to click on this down here because that's already available. And we love the little button, the little pictures they have here. If you're doing custom ones, they always have to be a $sign. There's no way to change that $sign from the custom ones. So we do like to use this one. If they say, you know what, the next thing I really care about paying for college for my children. Okay, then we're going to add this one in here. We try to limit this on our team to 3 because these are going to be the 3 primary objectives. We believe that most people, no matter what it is, a primary objective for their financial plan, goals they're doing for the year, we typically cannot focus on more than 3 things at a time and do it effectively. And so this will change over time, but these are their overall arching goals. Again, these are not the goals that we're going to test for. If we click done on here and we look at goals, these are going to be monetary tests for the client. This is actually going to come into their financial plan. And nowhere will this come into the financial plan in terms of testing or Monte Carlo. This is simply just an area to list these. You can put them on reports. They look great on go to presentation reports here if you go to presentation on basic facts, and you can involve them inside of presentations. We also love to show the client that this is available inside their client portal. So we always are trying to show our clients as much as we can their client portal. So we're going to come into this sample client's client portal, and where you're going to find this at is under the organizer tab. And when you go down here in the organizer tab, you're going to see financial priorities. Your clients can add or remove these, and they can change these. They can put custom ones in here, or they can pick from these common ones on here as well too. We always like to start out a review appointment by going into basic facts. Once we've asked a client if anything's major changed or if they have anything on their mind, but if we're just doing a review appointment or we're guiding the ship, we're going to want to talk about these financial priorities. You still talked about your number 1 goal was to retire with confidence. Then you talked about if you're able to do that, to provide a legacy. And then if you're able to do that, you want to have pay for kids' college. When you have these priorities down to 3, it really helps us to make some of the decisions. Especially, for example, do we want to sacrifice our retirement to pay for our kids' college education? Well, you told me your number 1 priority is retire with confidence. So in this case scenario, we want to put the mask on first. We really think this is a great tool that eMoney provides for not only you to have a conversation with your clients, but your clients to review on a common basis on their own My Senior Client Portal. We hope this tip helped educate and empower you to do more plans for your clients so that you can impact more lives through financial planning. If you have some great tips we don't know about, we'd love to hear about them. If you have a better way of doing what we just showed you, we'd love to hear about that, because we are a noble profession, and together we can elevate the profession.